Don't see that every day.
Whatever.
This island was a laboratory of sorts. They conducted experimental work here.
Genetically altered freaks? We came here to recover DNA. But whatever's in here, it's not in the records. It's hunting us.
Survival is a long shot. We thought they were contained. They built this place to control life. We were wrong.
We're not gonna let you get hurt, okay?
Anything too dangerous,
Come on!
too hard to look at, they left it here. They're helping the mosasaur
Helping at what?
Hunt.
Bobby, look out!
On the island we're headed to, 24 species have survived there alone.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
If we get this DNA,
None of what you just said is good. Maybe only the worst ones here.
The sequence with in the first novel, Jurassic Park, one of the first things
The worst ones here.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist.
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place.
On the island we're headed to, 24 species have survived there alone.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park. The theme park owners did experimental work. Maybe only the worst ones here.
We're here to collect what's left.
this DNA,
Millions of lives are saved.
Just the DNA samples. In and out.
This was supposed to be a research mission. Now it's a fight to survive.
God.
Was in the first novel, Jurassic Park. One of the first things Stephen and I said was, we got to get that raft sequence in someplace.
The worst one's here.
All the films I grew up loving were like shot on Kodak, so I fought really hard that we shot this on Kodak with Panavision lenses.
Kodak is the go-to name in the film industry.
All those films you love that you grew up with that have that certain look that's really hard to describe, it's because it was shot on Kodak. The way film stock works is it's not a perfect representation of reality, it's a better version of reality. I've always been chasing that aesthetic as a filmmaker, to be able to sit in the grade and play with the colors and try to get the look of the film stock that we grew up with.
But the colors are more sophisticated. There's more fidelity in the colors. You know, the greens of the jungles really come through.
It takes contrast and does things with them that make it look better than when you stood there. You stood in Thailand, this amazing place, you shoot on film, and then you look at the dailies and it looks even better.
There's a mystery to the process of film because you don't exactly know what you're capturing.
Okay, cut, very good.
Working with Jurassic World Rebirth was fantastic, and it was great that they chose to shoot film. It's great that the big studio and filmmakers are still able to choose film, even if it's a heavy-laden VFX project like Jurassic.
I'd rather start with a canvas, a beautiful image, and paint on top of that. Having the film stock and the film veneer and grain and these really beautiful wide anamorphic distorted lenses to work with has been really beautiful. It's something to help us bed the visual effects and the creatures into. How much bowing and distortion and stretching of the image happens towards the edge, all sorts of chromatic aberration that happens to the highlights, and make sure that when we add digital elements into the frame that we can sample that and put it all back on.
You'll see it on film and it'll add such texture to the visuals.
It's just a lot easier to make film look great. So you're already at a really good starting place, you know, before you do everything else.
It just shows that the film is still capable of handling.
Left, just the DNA samples. In and out.
Do we have to get a sample from an egg?
Look out!
Let's go. This was supposed to be a research mission. Now it's a fight to survive.
We risked our lives coming here. We will collect samples and get out from here.
You want to take blood samples from these animals while they're alive? Come on! Run! This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
The worst of the worst, we're left here.
Then was a source.
We found it?
No, it found us.
Whoa, get down! Hang on!
We're not gonna let you get hurt, okay?
Shh, quiet.
Tickets are on sale now for Jurassic World Rebirth in theaters July 2nd.
The worst of the worst, we're left here. Survival is a long shot.
Mayday, mayday. Mayday, mayday.
The theme park owners did experimental work, leaving only the worst ones here.
Mayday. Mayday, mayday. Hang on!
Survival is a long shot.
侏罗纪世界重生。
Quiet.
Jurassic World, rated PG-13, in theaters July.
Don't see that every day.
Or ever.
If we get this DNA, millions of lives are saved.
Let's go.
We already found it?
No. It found us.